Hey everyone, Ian here, Manderscheid Media. We are back at Saskpolytechnic here at the auto body department in the shop, and we're back looking at this 59 Parisienne. There's been some progress, so I'm here again with program head Scott Kukarishan, who is going to walk us through this, what they've done thus far. If you watched the first video, there's been some tweaks to the plan, but that's all right. We can pivot and we can change, and the best part is the students are fully engaged in this product, so take it away, Scott.
Well, thanks, Ian. So like Ian alluded to, there was two things that I had mentioned in the last video, and one of them was that I didn't want to get any more metal cut out of this car because we were scared that the car was going to fall apart, but there's always that. And the other thing that always changes is the plan. The plan always changes as more and more you dig into it. So the students are really engaged in this project. It is unbelievable the amount of enthusiasm that they have into this. So a couple of things that we've done since our last video, we have kept the original part of the rocker. So this part of the car, right from here to here, is the only thing that is still original, keeping the length of the car besides, well, original. These bars aren't original.
Right, but the structure holds.
So the students have made this trough channel, and they've made that's welded in, it's all done.
Nice.
The next thing that they did is they made this rocker. This is handmade. Wow. And they've got that stitched into place. It was done quickly. They're gonna do a slightly better job on it. They had some tweaking in it, but we'll explain why in a second. And we also took front quarter patches from a 59 Chevy and put them in, and we found that the rear arch is a little bit longer than what it's supposed to be, so that's going to get cut off and sectioned smaller. Now the reason why we put this rocker in, and we'll show you on the inside of the car, so if we do a quick crawl in,
Kind of Dukes of Hazzard, but not totally.
something like that.
I used to bend better 20 years ago.
So in this case here, underneath the car, there is a huge angle iron, and it's really thick.
Yeah.
And that angle iron is giving the whole car its strength, and it's added in there for a convertible. So what we had to do is we put this rocker in, we've put the quarter panel patch in, and we were able to use squeeze type resistance spot welding to weld that brace in. Now we've only welded half of it in, and that's because we got a few more panels to put in. I'll go get them, I'll show you.
Okay, cool.
So the reason why we put that one half of that brace in, and there's still another set of welds that need to go in, again, being that it's convertible and it needs extra bracing, we pulled this one out of the original car, and we hummed and hawed whether to reuse it or not.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So, and this one here is also not available aftermarket. So students made this up.
Awesome.
They even
looks
made.
Good. It looks like factory. Yep, factory holes.
Looks just like factory. Then this one goes into here.
Oh yeah, and then gives your boxing in structure.
It's giving us another set of boxing in structure.
Yeah.
And this welds to this, to this, and to the big angle iron underneath.
Oh yeah, so
which gives it a lot more strength.
So once that piece is in, then it's floorboard time?
No, there's actually another piece that goes in.
Well, I'm learning.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, we're learning on this one too, so.
That's good.
After that box piece that goes in, then we have this one you can buy, but if you notice a slight difference from one to the other. So there we are. Students have punched all the holes.
Right.
So this piece then stands up here, and the students have made it a little bit longer than what they need so they can trim.
Yep.
So that's going to fit.
So that goes over top of the other piece again.
Goes over top, and that finally boxes in the rocker.
Yep.
And this is on the wrong side. Wrong side. I think I took the
left.
The left instead of the right. But the floor sits on here.
On top. Okay, that makes sense.
And the floor brace as well to this.
So it's
And then the floor and the whole unit goes in with this and gets squeeze typed.
Yep.
All the way through here and to here, and the floor goes in.
Right. So once this is all done, then does this bracing come out then, or are we still floor and then bracing?
Once that floor goes in,
yeah,
and we get the lower firewall in,
yeah,
we get the rear pan in. That's all going in at once.
Okay.
Then this bracing can come out, and we're going to be onto the back of the car.
Right. Yeah. You don't want to pull that out prematurely because then you got major problems. Yeah.
Right. But, and when it goes on to, when we pull this bracing out, it's going to go into a rotisserie jig.
Right. Yeah.
That way, it's a lot easier for the students to work on.
Of course.
So some of the other things that the students have done, and you know, it was funny. There was one comment in the previous video where they said, "Boy, it's going to be a nice car, but I'm glad I'm not doing it." Well, we told the students about that, and we said, imagine one person doing all this work and their face just dropped.
Yeah.
But in this case, there's 14.
Right.
So everybody's doing their own small little part, and it moves along quite quickly.
Yeah.
So
it looks cool.
So some of the other things that the students have done, they've rebuilt the rear tubs.
Yeah, rear tubs. Yeah.
They've done the patching inside the inner quarter.
Nice.
So we are very close to welding a whole bunch together. And the nice thing with the squeeze type welder,
it's
just push a button.
It's pretty slick. Well, the cool thing is too now, I mean, the cutting of the rust is, you know, we're kind of past that point now. We're getting to some clean metal, some rebuilding now instead of deconstruction.
Well, we were talking about that today, that this car has, it's been on its knees now, and we're going to start raising it up.
That's good. Cool. Yeah, no, it looks like it's come a long ways since even the last video, and yeah, I haven't been over to the shop here for a few weeks, so this is all new to me just the same. But so this rocker structure, because again, I'm a mechanic looking at this from a different point of view, is are the hard tops the same kind of rocker structure? That I don't know. Like that's my question.
I'm going to go at outer and inner.
Yeah.
But
not that extra.
Not that extra layer, and for sure not the brace underneath.
Gotcha.
So.
Well, again, I realize convertibles definitely have a little bit different structure piece to them because they don't have the roof to tie into the rest of the car. But
there's also a few other braces that are convertible only. This brace.
Okay.
And then there's also another brace that we have to save out of the original floor pan that goes and welds in after into the floor pan down below.
Right.
So there's extra bracing, subtle bracing all over.
Cool. Well, once this is all fitted, we'll try and do. I think the time lapse would be awesome if we could have that as you put that together. I think it'd be a slick part of the video. So I think the viewers will love that. So awesome. Cool. Well, like, share, subscribe. Tell everybody if you're looking again at industry in the auto body technician field. You're going to get it all here if you come to Saskpolytech Saskatoon campus. That's for sure. So take care. Bye for now.